Welcome back to some more Sega Master System. It's our second launch title here, Fantasy Zone, which is an all-time classic. Look at this. How can you just not love what you see here? Alright, so I've immediately died. That's what's going on here. That's what's for breakfast in Fantasy Zone. Right away, you might realize, or you might notice, it's an incredibly colorful ordeal that we've got going on here in the Fantasy Zone. Opa Opa, that's the main character, you know, not totally forgotten by Sega. He was a playable character in, I don't know if it's a he or an it or a what, who knows. Playable character in the Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing franchise. At least in the first one, I don't know about the second one. You tell me. But other than that, yeah, Opa Opa, you know, he was an absolute classic, you know, had all these Fantasy Zone games. This is the very first one. It is a shoot 'em up, as you can tell. Oh, I'm dying again here. That's gonna be common here until I get my bearings. Don't worry. Like I say, don't worry when I say I'm gonna die, like as if that's some positive thing that you should be happy about. The very first thing is going to be to figure out what exactly it is that we're doing. I know this game contains upgrades. I know that that's what the coins are for. I know very little about it, though. You know, like, shoot, your hitbox is kind of brutal. That's what I've learned immediately right there. They so much as nick the corner of you, and you're gone. You're done. Get removed from the zone, son. Nice. No, the music definitely matches the aesthetic theme of the game. Now, at this point, I'm just trying to find my way around the secrets of Fantasy Zone here. Okay, oh, you destroy those. Okay, well, you know, I should have known from the get-go. I should have figured that the enemy spawners can be eliminated. I don't have a turbo button on this, so we're gonna have to just, you know, mash it the old-fashioned way. I know, how awful. Yeah, okay. So, knowing that you can do that helps immensely. You got bombs as well. Oh, okay, and there's our first shop, the parts shop. There's all sorts of stuff that you can get here. Big wings. Oh, boy, you know, what does that even mean? We get the wide beam? Yeah, sure, let's get a wide beam. What else are we gonna get here? Yeah, sure, let's get the big wing, see if that does anything for us. Maybe a jet engine? Okay, yep, so weapon 1, we got the twin shot and the wide beam, perfect. Here, we'll have the small wings. Yeah, oh, okay, so you can only have, like, one of each here. I see, makes sense. You know? You live, you learn. Oh yeah, look at that wide beam. And we're so much faster with the jet engine too. Alright, so immediately right out of the box here. This is exciting. It appears that our wide beam is already gone. Excuse me? That was, you know, that was a shameful display by me. Make no mistake. Oh, but then again, that's hard to get through. That's kind of a miasma of death there. Feels a little more intense than you might expect for something with the cute nature of Fantasy Zone. And yes, I'm sure you've all heard the genre title for this. People like to call this a cute 'em up game, which some people cannot stand. But yeah, hey, you know, it's more or less what it is. All right. Give me my stuff. So the wide beam seems great. It's just a 7-way. Let's try just the 7-way shot, right? Oh wow, they may as well call it the widest beam. Am I right? Oh yes, and okay, that is very much temporary. I can see the little number counting down there. So it's It's just a little thing to, you know, get you a little ahead of the 8 ball for a little bit, and then it goes away. Not sure how I feel about that, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you're perfectly capable without it, I would say. Okay, now this boy has come back to town. Getting a little better here at avoiding certain death. I'm pretty sure we want to shoot him right in the mouth. You know, oh no! Don't run directly into his puke, though. That's not ideal. What can I say? Already, this is a great game. There's so much going on. One might argue maybe too much. It might be a visual nightmare. But I'm here for it, you know. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Get all the money. Oh yeah, get those big coins. That's what you're really in it for, right there. Second stage. Like, the enemy design in this game is the most fever dream thing you've ever seen. Rocket engine, jeez. So yeah, as we can see, everything gets a little more expensive. You're wondering maybe you're better off buying an extra ship rather than anything else here. Tell you what, let's get the wide beam. The extra ships, you know, those don't wear out, so I grade those pretty heavily. We'll get the big wings too, you know, just get ourselves a little bit of extra speed going on. Just a little bit, you know. We don't need too much. I don't care much for fancy things or to take part in the freshest wave. I just need 4 walls and big wings for my girls. That's what they said in the song. Okay, little cute bullets. Everything is cute, you know? It's the most important thing to remember about Fantasy Zone. Accept that everything is adorable, and your life will be okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, the little bullets, they got to me. That's why we bought the extra ship, you know? That's why I value the extra ship very much. I'm not good enough otherwise. You know, don't let the aesthetic fool you. You can very much still die in this game. Charming as it all may be, and yes, it is definitely charming. Okay, second boss. Who do we got now? Oh, that is one angry looking guy. Ah, and again, we've just got kind of a brutal hitbox on us here. You definitely love to see the big wide open spaces like that. Are we putting a dent in this guy? I have to assume that we are. Like, I don't know if we have to shoot through those orbs, because it looks like we can kind of get through them a little bit. But he takes a licking, you know. Okay, yeah. We are definitely making something happen here. We do have to shoot through those big old defensive orbs. At least you can shoot through them, right? You know, you gotta keep track of a few different things there. Oh, there we go. By that I mean, you know, you win, and then your life is very easy. We immediately get a shop. I do wish that the power-ups, you know, had just a little more length to them. That said, we'll enjoy a little bit of 7-way shot here for a little bit. I don't use the bombs so much. Maybe I am undervaluing those. That's certainly possible. Jet engine's cheap enough. We'll grab that again, and we will certainly grab another extra ship. Yeah, sure. You know, that all looks good to me. Oh, and wow, we were beset upon all sides. What a wonderful game, though. Like legitimately. It's even when it's hard and you're dying, it's still just the kind of game that can put a smile on your face, you know? And I have no doubt that that's what they wanted to achieve. Like, whose idea was this, you know? Hey, yeah, I want to make a shoot 'em up, but I want to just make it the most colorful, bright, obnoxious thing you've ever seen. And some executive at Sega was like, alright, I'm for it. Yeah, I didn't tell you who developed and published it because it's Sega. Like I said, most of these North American Master System games are just in-house Sega dealios. Oh, I don't even have enough for the extra ship. What a shame. I guess we'll take the wide boy and some big wings. Pardon me. Sorry for coughing directly into my microphone. There's some poor etiquette right there. But, you know, I got my microphone right in front of me here, and I'm looking right at my game, so there's no avoiding it. I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, my body was like, you gotta cough, man. You gotta do it. Okay, our best friend, our best bud, this guy. He always gives you a way out. You just gotta identify it before it's too late. No! Cracked up just slightly too high. It's alright, we always get another chance. It'll be too late to really make anything happen here, but, you know. That's not necessarily true, though. I just want to get past his, vicious self again. There we go. And then, yeah, and then he gives us a lot of money. What do you do with money? You buy things like extra lives. Don't mind if I do. Money well spent, as far as I'm concerned. It's the jet engine, it's so fast. It almost makes you feel too fast. Which seems like a ridiculous thing to complain about, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm complaining here. So, do we get to keep the jet engine? Like, is that permanent? We appear to still have it. Which is certainly a boon. You know, like, if it's gonna let you keep anything, then, hey, take that advantage where you can get it, that's what I say. We have the bombs, but they're so hard to, you know, they're hard to hit with. Ah, there we go, there we go. No shop before this dude shows up, which was, you know, a little spooky, so we've again just got our regular double shot to go. I'm digging the Master System, though. I mean, I know I'm only like 2 games in, but dang, it is a vibrant system for the time. Cannot lie. The games have been just visually stunning so far. And that's probably what old school Master System fans have been saying for the past, you know, like 30 years. Is, well, of course they're stunning! No one will listen to me! You say, hey, sorry, old man. Not like I'm trying to, you know, express any kind of ageism or anything, but I doubt you're gonna find a 15-year-old kid who's like, actually the Master System's the best. Ah, gosh! So if we don't kill him fast enough, he starts encroaching on our space, and that just becomes a real problem. Oh, the bomb maybe is excellent here. Maybe it's not. Hard to say, man. I do wish I had a turbo button, though. Hey, you know, that's just gonna be a quirk that I'll have to deal with. They'll say, look at that, you gotta play it as if you're using an original controller. Sucks, doesn't it, bud? If it were the TurboGrafx 16, it would have a turbo button built right in, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You know, just, it's, you know, it's in the name. Okay, back down to one more. There we go. That was notably better. Yeah, Gib Shop, please. Give me that extra life. You know, it'll give us just a little bit of time to see if we can't pull something else out of here. The jet engine, you know, appears to just kind of be like a crucial addition. Ooh, got a lot of guys spawning from above in this stage. Like, is that just the stage's gimmick? Oh no, the birds! They shot bullets at me! The sentences you say in this game, or as a result of this game, rather. Ooh, boy. Lot of pattern recognition needed to go far in this game, that's for sure. This is a game that could take you quite a bit of time to master. Which you could say, oh, that's a non-statement. That's like every retro game. Yeah, but this one in particular, this has got some pretty zany patterns, and there's a lot of different enemy types too, and they're all so visually different. Like, I can't stress enough how much I dig that, even though from a gameplay standpoint it probably doesn't mean that much. Now, you'll notice I'm kind of sandbagging my shop here. I want to see if... Ah, no, it just flew off. I missed my opportunity at it. I thought I could save the shop and spawn it right before the boss, but no, instead the shop just kind of leaves you in the dust. So, alright. The more you learn. I know, it's actually the more you know, but maybe I wasn't making a reference, you know? Maybe I was just saying a sentence. Okay, we still got another one. There we go. Now we get our boss with absolutely no upgrades at all, which, you know, we've generally fought this guy with no upgrades, so it's not like this is some new horrible thing that we have to get used to here. Once you figure him out, he's not that bad, you know. It's just a matter of making sure you kind of preemptively get out of the way before it's an emergency. He will vomit at you. Accept that as being a reality. And buy yourself some sweet parts. Why not? We'll buy this. We'll buy an extra ship. We'll buy the smart bomb. We'll buy the jet engine. And we'll buy the 7-way shot. We'll just completely deck ourselves out. Oh, it looks like that gives you exactly one smart bomb. Okay, well, now I know. Don't try to spam that or anything, because that is not a timed upgrade. You just get one of those, and then you're done forever. Good to know, I suppose. Ooh. It's a responsive game, though. It certainly plays well. Again, my only issue might just be that I do think that those hitboxes that you have are a little overbearing. You don't get a whole lot of wiggle room with that at all. But, you know, I thought just that doesn't ruin the game on its own or anything like that. No, absolutely not. These are the kinds of, I almost hesitate to call this a gem, because Fantasy Zone is pretty popular in its own right, but it doesn't get brought up like Mario, or heck, even like R-Type. It's, if you want to compare it to another like-minded shmup, which you probably should do. But, you know, it's not totally forgotten. It's just not that horribly popular in retrospect. Let's try just the laser beam. Let's see what that does. Okay, so it looks like pretty much all of those bad boys... Oh, nice, it's an auto-fire. Built-in turbo, pretty much. No! I crashed into him! So that was just bad for me, you know. Oh, it looks like it auto-fires anyway. Well, I should have known that from the get-go. I was here mashing it over and over, and it was like, nope, you can just hold it down, bud. That's all it takes. But yeah, as I say, if you want to even compare it just to other, you know, shmups of its time, its actual contemporaries, it certainly has its fans nowadays, but it's gone a little bit the wayside. please. I was gonna say, I need things to die right now. There we go, there we go. I needed them to die, and they did die. I know, so much death for such a cute little game, right? What a shame, is what your grandma would say. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making assumptions about your grandma. Maybe your grandma, too, would want to see these things get absolutely destroyed. So yes, we got one bomb there, okay. So I wonder, if I buy... Okay, so I can only buy one laser. I thought maybe if you buy the laser multiple times, you can, like, get more timing on it. Oh, well, okay, that's how the heavy bomb works. I have wasted it. Oh, the crappy part about the laser is anything below you is pretty much just going to have its way with you. You don't have any kind of spread at all, which, I mean, you don't with the double shot either, but at least with, like, the wide shot, you get a little bit of that, vertical arc to it, you know? But the rate of fire is definitely the one thing that makes the laser an actual big deal. Oh, don't like those guys. They spawn in a pretty gnarly fashion. That wasn't very good either. You know, I'm losing it. I don't know if I ever really had it, so you can't... One cannot lose what they never had. And I was never a Fantasy Zone expert. It'd be fun to be one. It's just, you know, it's just such a likable game. It's a game with a lot of charisma, we'll put it that way. If games can have charisma, Fantasy Zone certainly does. Oh, gosh. See? I'm learning. I'm learning how to get out of the way for some of these enemy types. There we go. These guys might still have my number, though. Oh, there's a lot going on. The birds, the everything else. Everything's starting to take bigger hits, and there we go. Dead. It gets hard, man. It gets hard. Don't underestimate it based on its appearance, you know? Don't judge a book by its cover is, I guess, more how that saying goes. If you want to use an old axiom. A more standard way of speaking. But you can't not love it. Let's go wide beam, jet engine, and we'll call it good. And yes, just survive. It's a survival horror game, really. What was I just talking about in the NES episode today? Every game needs some weird juxtaposition for people to respect it. Nobody's gonna give bug snacks the light of day until they patch in survival horror elements. Oh gosh, I thought for sure I was done there. I didn't think I gave myself enough room to escape. But I'm fine, as it turns out. Yeah, so the jet engine, as long as you can stay alive, that remains with you. The twin bombs. How long do those stick with you? We'll get ourselves a little bit of wide beam as well. Oh, that's way more, twin bombs. That seems really good, actually. You can drop them at a much higher rate. And I think that might even be a persistent upgrade. Yeah, they don't seem to be leaving anytime soon. That's good to know. So twin bombs, I gotta value those higher. They make bombing these spawners much more viable. Get away from me, everybody stay away. No! It wasn't how I saw it. My fate wasn't supposed to end that way. But it did end that way, so what are you gonna do about it, nerd? Well, good point. Can't change what is done. Unless you've got some kind of fate-changing superpowers, in which case, well, good on you. You're better than me. I always like the people online who are like, yeah, man, I found out that I'm a mutant, but I felt betrayed because instead of being a cool X-Men mutant, my body just kind of explodes at random and I have to go to a hospital every other week. It's like, you're not gonna lie, you got the shit under the stick there. Like how we, you know, died just in time for a needless death before the boss spawned. I mean, one could say that all deaths in this game are needless, you know. A good enough player can just not die. Right. And you know, that's the best advice I can give to you. Playing a game and it's hard and you just want to beat it, stop dying, man. It's also the most useless advice because, you know, it's so obvious and goes without saying, and it provides no actual solution. It's just a snarky response for the sake of being a snarky response, which some people, you know, they're all about that. I was gonna say, can we get this? Yeah. That last one's always the worst, but we did get it. That's a solid amount of money there. I would like to spend it. So, important thing. Extra ship. Twin bombs. Jet engine seems good enough. I wish that just one of these guns were a persistent upgrade, but that is not gonna happen, so we'll take our 7-way shot and be gone with it. I suppose we should actually, you know, use it while we've got it. Yeah, because it still counts down even if you're not using it, so just start spamming that sucker. Thank you, twin bombs. This level has gotten the best of me. I don't think I've even made it to the boss of this level once yet. If I have, then I forgot. Which is possible. Me forgetting things is not off the table. It's certainly in the cards, you know. Let me just find as many figures of speech as I can for you here to demonstrate what I mean. I'm like a poet, but garbage. Yep, you just gotta start moving when that happens. You just, when in doubt, panic. That's what I always say. It's gonna be $25,000 for another extra ship, so that's, you know, boo-hoo. Gets right out of there. I almost don't know if I want to go faster, because I feel like I will just start losing control, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a wide beam. Is there another one? Oh, nope, that's it. Okay, who do we got for a boss? Yep, I certainly haven't fought this guy before. He does seem to telegraph his shots, so that is good stuff. You want to cross over when you've got the opportunity, or, you know, just avoid them like this. As long as you know how to avoid them like that, it seems easy. You can just stay right above him and bomb him forever, man. Oh, felt like that could have been really bad, but it wasn't. Yeah, there we go. Now that we've gotten rid of that turret, this guy's gonna be not really much of a problem at all. Especially since he still factors the other guns into his rotation, which is excellent for me, you know? Like, now it's just gonna take him forever to shoot again. Okay. Pretty easy boss, actually. Look at that. The level preceding him was much more brutal. But that's what it's all about, is making that progress. I guess this is where we just buy our 7-way shot and be done with it, right? Oh, well, I don't like small enemies like that, you know. Those kind of make you nervous at all times. I don't know about you. Maybe you're fine with tiny enemies, but they get under my skin. So where's our spawners here? How are we gonna get out of here? Well, first we're gonna die. I just want the extra ship, man. That's all I really want. Spam that shot, man. Where are the spawners? Maybe there just aren't any in this level? Is this just... Is this just a gauntlet where you gotta survive for as long as you can, but then those things spawn and ruin your life? More of... Oh, no! No, wait! Those ones on the ground! Those were the spawners! Oh... I got it. Now I'm gonna act all clever even though, you know, I died and that's it. So yes, mashing does still help you shoot faster. Oh my god. It's such a hard game, man. Yeah. You mash that fire button, you'll get more done. Can we talk about that for a second? I think this is where you just kind of say, yeah, let me die, and then we'll start over again. You don't want to go out of level 1 with no lives. That's just kind of you sabotaging your own chances of success. I could go to the shop, but I want just a tiny bit more money. Yeah, there we go. For what purpose, you may ask? Get that extra ship early. I mean, hopefully we will not need it immediately, but be prepared is what I say. Actually, that's what Scar from The Lion King said, and he was a bad guy, so maybe maybe that's a bad message. Maybe being prepared is actually only what evil people do. Thank you, Disney, for the swell lesson. Yes, I'm just going to be the full-grown adult who wildly misinterprets children's movie morals. Okay, what are we going to do here now? We'll get ourselves a 7-way shot. Well, that felt a little lame. I felt like I maybe should have been given a second little lease on life there. I killed it before it killed me, unfortunately, you know. We all died together like a big happy family. Some extremely demented Barney the dinosaur misfire. That's not much better, to be honest. I know I'm, like, really not good at this game right now, and it's probably agonizing to watch, but it's still a good time. We'll just take the regular old wide beam this time. The wide beam seems to deal with spawners fairly well. Well, maybe I'm just wrong, you know. Yeah, I definitely undervalued the twin bombs. They do a lot for you. Oh no! That's on me. I can't blame the game for that. Despite, you know, the outrageous hitbox that Opa Opa's got. Yeah, I guess if the regular canon upgrades were not temporary, they would probably be very OP. I'm beginning to acknowledge that now. But you also kind of like being OP in shmups, you know? It's like whenever people talk about like balance changes for single-player games, I'm like, but who's really being hurt? If it's overpowered and you're the only person playing the game, then it means that you yourself get to be overpowered and therefore have the most fun. There we go. It's the classic layout, you know. Should I have gotten me a temporary upgrade to firepower here? Probably, yeah. Now that I think about it, it's really not a big reason not to. Other than, you know, my own hubris. Get rid of those things immediately. I don't like them. I don't like any of these enemies, honestly. This level is, this level's full of it, that's what I say. You might say, whoa, stop being so mean to Fantasy Zone, man. I'm like, hey, Fantasy Zone started it. You'd think I would have learned right there by now. You would think I would have learned. I like the slimes. I like whatever these things are. I like everything in this game. It's just so cheerful. Dang it. That's not cheerful. See, if you pause the video at the exact moment where I died there, you can see my ship very specifically not touching that enemy in any way, shape, or form. I'd like to file a claim disputing that. Oh man, look at that. Look at how we powered through those spawners this time around. Alright, we know this guy's story. He got the best of us like twice, and past that, he's no big deal. There you go. Now it's just a matter of going through the motions. Keep some of that. I've never even bought one of the extra ships, so that's good to know. Good. The twin bomb, man. I cannot stress enough how much of a star it actually is. Let me just shake the hand of the man who made this game. I mean, it's such a testament to the Sega Master System's power as a launch title. Oh no! It's such a testament to me being bad at games. There we go. We're close. Just don't run into him this time. We've done that before. I know. I just went a long time without saying a single word, but I just want to beat him. Sometimes you just need a little bit of you time to concentrate, you know? Hope. Is that so bad? Anyway, jet engine, twin bombs, extra ship. And well, we can't get the 7-way shot, so we'll just take the wide boy for now. Oh, get out of here! Evict yourselves from the screen, please. So much stuff going on, and then I start to think that coins are bullets, and then I don't pick up the coins because I don't want them to kill me. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You know, you just gotta get a grip. These things don't even let you get a grip. Look at that. There was I had to get in between those two, but there was a bullet in between them and me. It was just the perfect match made in heck. Mega heck is actually where I was going right there. Yeah, get rid of all the, you know, the little extras who are trying to ruin your life here. Oh, no. Every time those guys come in, you know that's going to be a bad time. They're like, allow us to introduce ourselves! Oh! Nothing's worse than them, though. Those are truly, you know, enemies to the crown. Well, and there we go. I've just botched another attempt. It's an odd little game over tune there. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that. So yeah, twin bombs and jet engine. You'll want those two to start to feel like you're in an okay spot. We'll be able to get those two right now. Don't let the shop just vanish. No! I got greedy. Now I'm gonna go without. Opa won't be eaten today. Please, for only 50 cents a day, you two can save a starving Opa. How do I know his name is Opa? That's what he's called in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. So there you go. And Fantasy Zone 2 is called The Tears of Opa. I didn't know Opa could cry, but well, they've answered the age-long question. I hate dying in the very first stage, you know. It's the kind of thing where you feel like you know what you're doing there, so then when you lose a life that early for such a dumb reason, you're just like, well, that sets a bad tone. That's really all it does, is it sets the tone. In a sad fashion. Anyway, moving on, we can get ourselves some nice things. May as well get the coin. Yeah, I know. You got limited time with your power-ups here, but you gotta get the coins too, you know? Or else you're gonna find yourself in a very poor position. I mean, monetarily poor. Okay, well, hey, we got through that stage very, very quickly. Now we just gotta, you know, not eat it during the boss here, which we're typically okay with this guy. But every now and then, you know, I decide to just run up and kiss his face, and then I die instantly because he's got toxic kisses. That's canonically accurate, by the way. There we go. You're almost better off just like staying on the same vertical plane and then just shifting horizontally when you need to dodge. Like that, I'm finding is maybe the best way to get through it. But then you just hope that you can get shots in on the last orb. There we go. Okay, we're fine. destroying my hand with all this mashing I'm doing. But, you know, at this point, the shop is just a great way to despawn all that garbage. Oh, man. We have our twin bombs. We have the jet engine. Well, yeah, you know, pick yourself up a 7-way shot. You're gonna need it. Then just, you know, make it last. By that I mean, do as much damage as you can with it. Because it's a godsend while you have it. Because nothing else is. Oh, I take offense to that one. I will complain online about that shot. I'm already doing it. This video's online and I'm complaining. So watch out, world. Oh, now we're back down to the single bomb. I mean, of course we are. There's no reason that we wouldn't be after taking an L like that. Here we go. Boss time. Beautiful. You want to get rid of this top one so that you have a for sure safe zone up here. There we go. And now you basically can't lose the fight, you know? You'd have to be exceptionally greedy to lose the fight at this point. But no, just know when to hold them. Inarguably the most important part of the fight. Once you get the feeling like things aren't as safe anymore, you get back into a safe position. Like right there. I appreciate this fight and all its relative simplicity, you know? Oh, look, you can actually just like bomb right through them and make it real easy, I think. Well, maybe not entirely through them. Uh-oh, now he's starting to move, though. No! Okay, well, never mind. When I said that you can't lose, that was a load of shit. You can lose. You still have to be quick in taking him down. I'm mashing as hard as I can here, though. Don't worry. Or do worry, I don't know. If only I had double bombs right now. So use the bombs for these ones when you can, and then for the lower ones start mashing your lasers, I suppose. Get out of dodge for a brief second there. Yep, there you go. And mash it. Don't let him do this. I'm not fast enough to avoid him. No. It's like I don't have enough DPS without the double bombs. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. You start hitting him with both at the same time, and then you might stand a chance. That's just it. I've had to be far more aggressive with how I'm doing damage to him. Bomb him, laser him, whichever. No! Okay, that was absolutely on me. I got way too up in his grill. I can only apologize for that performance. But, you know, man, if I had the double bomb, if I would have been able to preserve the double bomb, I would have been in a much better spot there. One thing I've noticed, too, is, like, this game does have some sprite flicker, but it's got way less than your typical NES game does. It's just the kind of thing you can't really ignore it forever. I mean, you can't avoid it, rather, is what I was trying to say. but mitigating it is good, and they did a great job of mitigating that. And yeah, sprite flickers, more often than not, just kind of a graphical annoyance, not much else going on with it. But every now and then, it can negatively impact a game. I've had a few scenarios where, you know, the flickering will be so bad that I'll be hit by something that I never even saw. I'm amazed I dodged that, to be honest. That's not me flexing, like saying, oh yeah, look how awesome that dodge was. That's more so me going, how did I manage that? Maybe that in itself is a flex, who knows? Extra ship, 7-way shot. There you go. I kind of thought I made it through. Yeah, that stage ain't very long. You can get through that stage with relative ease. It's the antithesis of the next horrible stage that we find ourselves in. I am so in the zone right now, like, I feel like I've said barely anything this entire episode, just because I'm so, just, like, dialed in, which is a great sign for the game itself. You know, if you're so focused on the game that you can't even think of anything to say, hey, that probably means it's a pretty good game. If I dare make such an assessment. Which I do. I don't see any world where that's a controversial thing to say. Wow, Fantasy Zone's a good game, and everyone else goes, how dare you? Okay. So far, so good. Is that it? Is that it? Yes! I've got the... Okay. This is wonderful. I've got the double bomb in time for this boss fight, which is exactly what I needed. That was what I said I was missing last time. This is great. This is great. I'll get one more crack at that 4th level before this episode is over. That's everything I wanted, you know? We'll let that one fire off. Yeah. And now our laser should be good enough to take it down before he decides to charge me. Look at that. That's how it should be. As long as you got the double bomb, he's no problem. Otherwise, don't underestimate him. Okay. Now, remember, shoot those things at the very, very bottom, because those are your spawners. I just, you know, didn't even recognize them. They looked like they were such part of the background, which may be, you know, another minor complaint about the game. And I mean minor. Is there's so much going on that... Oh, no! Sometimes you mistake part of the... You mistake an actual object for part of the background. Thank you for giving me a shop right off the bat, though, game. That's very highly appreciated. Okay, sweet. What's the level 4 boss look like here? Interesting. I'm not sure what we're aiming for. Ooh. That's not good. I assume his tongue is what we are wanting to try and destroy here. You know, because they're kind of pronouncing it a little bit. His tongue is playing a fairly focal part. Hey, wow, he was easy. Look at that, weaving it to sea level 5. This is why you stick around for the long haul, man. You might see some things that you didn't think you would. I pulled out one last hoorah. So close to getting that 7-way shot. That's fine. We'll deal with the wide beam. Oh, no, no, no. My favorite enemy type again. Hooray. It's like they said, what, that last level too easy for you? And I said, no, 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 no. By all means, please. You can keep it how it was. I would like another shop though, please. I'd like my double bombs back and maybe my jet engine as well. The game says no. That's all the game says. Just a simple slap on the wrist and how dare you. This is where it all falls apart again. But at least I made it here, right? You know. Look at the bright side, kid. There's really no bright side to dying like that, though. That's kind of just a kind of an overall mistake that you hope nobody ever looks at. You bury the footage, you edit it out, and you say, nope, we're done with that. No, don't worry. You'll never see me edit out a mistake, because I'm too lazy to edit. Hey. There have been certain types of videos that I've thought would be really fun to make, like series overview videos and stuff, but they just require a ton of editing and script writing and stuff, and I'm like, effort? I sleep. Can I get a shop? Like, what's it gonna take for a dude to buy some stuff? Oh, thank you. Oh, that nearly got me. That did get me. I figured it would happen, but, you know, we made it further than I thought I would. I saw how much I was getting slapped by that third stage. I thought, nah, there's no way I'm really seeing anything past that here. But no, see, it's amazing. It's a testament to just how much one can improve in an hour. Went from never played the game to hitting stage 5 within the hour. That's now obviously in the grand scope of things. It's not the most impressive thing that you've ever witnessed. It never will be the most impressive thing that you'll ever witness. But it is undoubtedly improvement. And if you yourself are playing a game, that's the only thing that'll matter to you, is getting a little bit better. Except for, you know, that kind of embarrassing subset of people who must be the best instantly, and if they're not immediately amazing at it, they'll just shut the game off. And then blame the game. It's like, what are you doing, man? Give yourself some room to improve. Oh no! Don't kamikaze yourself into his mouth. That doesn't work. We've determined this before. That does not work. You know. Again, I was too fast. Too much speed in Opa Opa there. That jet engine was more than I could handle. So yeah, the richest that we've been was we had 18,000 at one point, apparently. I feel like that's not even proper. Do a little more damage and then we gotta call this episode. Call it what? I don't know, call it episode 2, because that's what it is. I hope that the Master System has been enjoyable. I mean, I know, we've only had 2 episodes of it so far, and, you know, one was Choplifter, which actually was a pretty fun game. Just simple, you know. Simple, but with a decent loop that makes it fun to play. Sometimes that's worth its weight in gold. If you have any issue with me saying that, well, that's a very, very weird thing to take issue with. Like, why would I even say that? I don't know, because I'm just saying the first thing that comes to mind at this point, to be honest. Other than that's all the time we have. That is the end of Fantasy Zone. Well, it's not. We did not see the end of the game. We saw as much as we could within the course of 1 hour, given my ability. Wonderful game. Definitely. Not easy. You know, it has its fair share of tough moments. But it's a game that'll keep you coming back. I enjoyed it greatly. Enjoyed the vibrant use of color. Soundtrack was not super varied or anything like that, but you know, it's nothing that's going to drive you nuts, and that's important. So what's next for the Sega Master System for us? We'll hit our third launch title, which brings us halfway through the launch lineup with the title Ghost House, which I believe is a platformer. I don't think I've ever heard anybody even really talk about Ghost House, so that will be pretty much brand new for me. We'll see what we get with that. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining me again in another look into the Master System. I hope you'll join me next time, and I hope you have a very pleasant day.